Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Miguel Fuentes, and today is Saturday, the April the 13th. I just got home late, like around 7 o'clock. Well, yeah, near 7 o'clock. But been a busy day today at work, and also the heavy rain. Just I was very soaked, and yeah. Anyway, but today I just want to share with you what I'm reading and what I'm studying right now. Um, yeah, so the book that I'm reading right now is called The Principle of Relativity from Einstein. So I don't know if you can see this right, and this is a pretty interesting book so far. I'm at chapter, I want to say chapter 3. No, chapter 4, sorry. So tonight I'm going to be reading chapter 4 and chapter 5 tonight. Yeah, so this book been pretty interesting. A lot of equations and a lot of good discussions on relativity and how Einstein confirmed his theory. And yeah, it's been it's been a pretty amazing book so far. For my Bible reading, I'm reading right today Isaiah chapters 10 through 26, and also tonight. I'm reading Galatians chapter 5 through Ephesians chapter 4 from the Holman Christian Standard Bible, which is pretty amazing translation so far. Just 2 more weeks until complete to complete the whole reading of the whole Bible with the Holman Christian Standard. And then next month, probably going to be reading it in the King James Version for the next month, for the next 2 months. Recently, I have signed up at a new seminary, which the Lord has really led me to study at, and it called, in the name of the school called Truth and Mercy Institute for Advanced Ministry Studies. And right now, I am taking. Let's see here. I got my binder here for school stuff. Right now I am studying the Bachelor's of Ministry degree. The Bachelor's of Ministry or the Bachelor's degree of Ministry. Tomorrow I am taking my first class called Church Government and Organization, which I have to listen to audio files and read First and Second Timothy and Titus, which also known as the pastoral epistles of Paul. And then next I had to probably either early next month or something, Christology, and then Introduction to Expository Preaching. And the next, Leadership Principles, Women in the Bible, Teaching Strategies, Old and New Testament Surveys, Teaching Tactics, Evangelism 101, and writing a 4,000 word thesis, which I had to write down what the topic that I want to write about the thesis and give approval at the school. And then hopefully the next I'm gonna say the next 3.5-4 years, how depending how long that I or how I say this, how how much faster that I can complete this course. Now all this degrees has a lot of writing involved. Yeah, my goal for this school is to get at least 2 doctorates. Uh, I am planning on getting a doctoral degree in theology and also a doctoral degree in ministry. Yeah. And they do have a PhD degree, but it's going to be a very difficult path to take. So I'm going to be holding on to this. Yeah. Anywho, and also this school is kind of free as well. They don't do any like quarterly system or semesters. Once you have approved, been accepted, and pay your admission fee, you can begin. Okay, so all this is basically like writing a lot of papers. Basically, this is like a writing base type of seminary, and so for the past 2 days of this week, I've been studying biblical research and reporting, how student is to write all papers. This is a very important part of my study because it has all the information of what the professor expect to write, and also to document, like if you're going to quote scripture, you got to have like some sort of a scripture references that includes the copyright and all these things. And also plagiarism is very discouraged, or basically in order for you to pass this, there is a plagiarism checker software that they use at the school, and if you got 10% or more, which means that you got to rewrite it and review it, and stuff, or you're gonna get expelled from the school for using another person's idea or thoughts without proper documentation or proper references. And now all paper must be typed. All paper must be used like a 12-point or larger font size. Recommend font styles, New Times Romans or Old School Bookman. All writing assignments must maintain 1-inch margins on top, bottom, and sizes. All written assignments must maintain no less than 1.5 line spacing. All writing assignments must include title page, table of contents, introduction, conclusion, source reference, and scripture references. It's a lot, so it's going to be a lot of writing as I look at the all the classes. So yeah, so I'm taking the Bachelor's of Ministry degree. Yeah, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be doing, my first class, as I mentioned. So they do have a syllabus for this class, which I printed out on my own laptop, on my own printer. And my first thing I gotta do is to read First Timothy, Second Timothy, and Titus 3 times. I'm thinking about doing it in 3 different translations. And then I gotta watch the video lectures, take notes, stuff. Prepare to write a 300-word paper reflecting your understanding of how a New Testament church should be governed, organized, function, and be doctrinally sound. So, yeah, so it's going to be an interesting class. Yeah, I'm going to be writing a lot, as you may tell. 3,000 words. Alright. So that's all I got for today, folks. I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to be busy this coming week. Monday I'm going to be going back to work for Monday through Friday because of Easter holiday. I pray that everything goes well. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great week. May God bless you, and I'll see you again later.